Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of the 2025 Wayne State Football Positional Previews. I'm Brady Beedon, joined by, well this time, running backs coach Tyrone Wheatley. Coach, appreciate you coming on. Let's talk about some of the backs. You got a good trio of backs coming back. You got Xavier, you got Mickey, you got Braden. Tell me about those three guys coming back. I know I said their names several times last year.
Yes, so we're going to start with X. Football runs in the family. Mm-hmm. Older brother just signed with the Lions. Mm-hmm. Younger brother plays college football, and I think I got the talented of the three. I know I'm biased, right? But like I said, it runs in their family. It's just, but at the end of the day, Xavier is one of those guys. He's built like a rock, right? His breath has muscles, man. So, and he loves to work. He had some runs last year where you were like, oh my goodness, he's bottled up, and then all of a sudden he squirts out and he goes. He's a guy who always finishes forward, hard running. But as you and I were talking about kind of pre-recording, he loves the process. Mm-hmm. He loves the process. He's a leader in the locker room. He's a leader off the field, Bible study, you name it. He's there. And so I can't wait to see this guy this fall.
And I know Mickey Keller saw some time. Braden McKenna is you always told me he's one of the hardest working guys you'll see. He's the one pushing guys forward. Talk to me a little bit about those two guys as well.
So Mickey is another one I'm excited to see. Mickey is a redshirt freshman coming in for Virginia. Mickey is one of those guys, he comes from a military background, very, very disciplined, sometimes a little too disciplined, right? But you love that. Works his tail off. And the room, I love the room because they work. Mm-hmm. These guys are true workers, right? And so Mickey's a trench guy. I mean, he's downhill, has a nice one-cut move and go, very powerful, very strong. He's just trying to right now find his own game in college, where in high school, he was really good in high school.
Right.
I'm not saying he's not good now, but
he has to learn to adapt a little bit.
He's trying to find his game, right? And so and we tease him a little bit sometimes, some of the moves he made in high school that doesn't work now.
Right.
But I tell him, I said, you don't have to make that move because you're strong and you're fast. Just put the pedal to the metal, all brakes, all gas, no brakes. So, but he's growing, and I love Mickey. He's going to do some great things for us on special team. And then Braden, let's talk about Braden, man. He's Mr. Reliable, Mr. Trusty. And we use the term in our room, there's nothing sexy about B, man. But he gets the job done. He gets the job done. He's going to find, yards where there are none.
Right.
He's another one where all of a sudden you see a cloud of dust. It's the old 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Where's the dust? And then B pops out.
Right.
He pops out. He did a great job for us on special teams last year. And to all my young people out there, special teams is vital. It's where you really get to see the angles and learn the game and the patience and all the blocking angles. And Braden really picked that up in special teams, and it really showed this year in spring football. So Braden did a hell of a job for us.
Got a couple of transfers coming in, one from Lawrence Tech, one from Davenport, Sterling Anderson, Devon Bentley. Tell me about those two guys.
Okay, Sterling played at Martin Luther King. Tried to get him here the first time, but as you know what, didn't get him, but I got him the second time around.
You got him now.
Got him now. He is lightning in the bottle. This guy is such a twitchy type of guy. He reminds me of that little squirrel off over the hedge, like he's got caffeine and he's buzzing all over the place, man. But he can make you miss in the phone booth. But great hands. He's going to be our Mr. Everything. He's going to do a lot for us from the backfield, running the ball, but he can do a lot of it. And then you come with Bentley, a transfer from Lawrence Tech, big, physical, nasty SOB. I mean, he loves to run the ball. And he's going to bring that physicality, that presence to us that we want and that we need. And I want to see this guy run the ball.
When we were talking before we started, you have a handful of freshmen coming in. I'm like, well, you got 5 guys between transfers and returnees. Are these guys going to just be redshirt because they're so far down the depth chart? And you say, hey, if you can play, you can play. And from what you're telling me, you got 4 guys coming in that can play.
Well, we start off with Chase. I don't believe in just redshirting guys right off the bat. I really, truly, especially when they can play 3 games and get to see who they are and where they are and the development and basically evaluate them through those 3 games. And if he can continue to play, he'll continue to play. But just because you're a freshman, I don't believe in just sitting you down.
Right.
If you come in and you can earn your spot and you can challenge and battle for a position, let's go play. But we'll start off with Chase. Chase is from up north. This guy has I showed you a picture, like he has a weight room in his pole bar. I mean, it looks like Planet Fitness, right? Another guy who loves the process, who loves the work. He goes about 6'2", 195 pounds, played in a wing tee. He did everything. ran sweeps. He has versatility. He can run outside, inside, big guy with great hands. So another guy I can't wait to see. But he's another one who's a physical young man. And his story, I mean, I don't want to tell his whole story, but one of the things that really got me was that he formed his own 7-on-7 for his high school and raised the money for his team to go play. So when we talk about guys who love football and want to be at football, this is the guy.
Right.
One of the guys. So I'm not saying he's the only, but he's one of the guys. And he's the guy who's going to elevate the room.
So a couple other guys, Caden Forbes coming in. Tell me a little about him.
Caden Forbes is, you know what, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but when you talk about the process, loving the process, here's another guy that you have to say, go sit down. Hey, he looks like a little bowling ball, right? But he runs like a bowling ball full of butcher knives, man. He's downhill, he's rolling, legs are churning and cutting people up. But once again, the process. Mom's bought him a jugs machine for Christmas. Like who asked for a jugs machine for Christmas?
Right. No, not many kids.
Not many kids, but he has a jugs machine for Christmas, right? So once again, eager, ready to go. He's here during the summer. I mean, he's doing all he can to be here, do all he can to. He's another one. Like I had to tell him, hey man, just sit down, relax, take it easy, and cool down. And rest is just as important as work, right? So, but he's another one.
Malik Shepard and Jeremiah Taylor, the other two, rounding out the recruiting class. Tell me about those two guys.
Detroit, hometown, homebred guys, 313. Malik Shepard, Henry Ford. Now, when you watch this cat, man, he's Mr. Everything for their team. Like he's the part that makes the engine go. When you talk about playing a little bit of quarterback, you playing a little bit of running back, playing defense, and when you look at him, he's not structurally or a big guy,
right?
But he plays larger than what he is. No fear, get after it, motor, 100% of the time. And then you go to my next guy, was just Jeremiah Taylor, state champion, Cass Tech. It's kind of the same thing. Incredible guy who played linebacker for him, played running back, but very smart individual. Next thing of it is this. Going back to the process, he's a guy who loves the process.
And we got to give a little bit of love to the couple of fullbacks on there. Might not get a bunch of carries, might not get their name said a ton, but Peyton Haddon and Hayden Bellini are going to be guys that are going to be asked to stick their face into probably a Mike backer or a defensive lineman and get zero praise for it. So let's give them a little bit of love right now.
Oh, they get all the praise, man. They get all the praise.
Maybe in the film room, but I don't know how many highlight packages of fullbacks you'll find.
Hey, listen, you know what? I'm going to have to find one of those hats. I've seen it someplace. I think my man Mason had it on, Make Fullback Great Again, right? But Hayden Bellini, high school kid out of Ohio, played guard. He was an undersized guard. But the way he ran and the way he finished blocks and the way he attacked the point of attack fits what we want to do with a fullback very, very well.
Right.
But when you talk about a guy now who's never really carried the ball or caught the ball, we're going to throw him a bone or two. Give him some, give mom and dad something to cheer about. But then you go, Mr. Haddon. Now this guy, he's an older guy, transfer, who's played a little bit of both fullback and running back, that has the capability of running the ball. But when you talk about physicality and putting your face on somebody, he wants to smell your breath, brother.
He's going to get in there.
He's going to get in there.
You're not going to have to rev him up. You're going to have to pull him back.
No, yeah.
All right, well, Coach, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope to see these guys running all over Tom Adams Field here, and really, it's just a short while.
Short while. It's coming up.
I appreciate it. He's running backs coach this time, Tyrone Wheatley. I'm Brady Beedon, and thank you for watching another edition of the 2025 Wayne State Football Positional Preview.